This video will introduce you to Lewis diagrams. So Lewis diagrams are a means of keeping track of just the outer or valence electrons only. Basically, they are a simplified version of a Bohr-Rutherford diagram. In order to write a Lewis diagram, we have a few rules that we need to follow. The first thing that we're going to do is write the element symbol. And around this symbol, we're going to draw dots. Each dot represents one valence electron. Now, in order to spread the dots around the element, what we're going to do is spread the dots over the four sides. And one other rule that we're going to keep in mind is that we're not going to pair the dots until all the sides have at least one dot. Finally, we're going to place the dots in a clockwise manner around the element, starting at the top. Let's take a look then. If first we're going to start with hydrogen. Hydrogen has just one valence electron. So we're going to draw one dot for hydrogen at the top. If we go to helium, helium has two valence electrons. So we're going to draw one on the top and one on the side. Lithium has one valence electron, so we're going to just draw one dot. What you'll notice is that hydrogen and lithium both have the same Lewis dot diagram. And that's because they both only have one valence electron. If we continue then, beryllium has two valence electrons. We're going to draw one dot on the top, one on the side. If we go on to boron now, boron has three valence electrons. So it's going to be one on the top, one on the side, and one on the bottom. If we go to carbon, carbon has four valence electrons. So it gets one dot on each of its sides. And so we're going to continue along the row here. Nitrogen has five. Remember our rules, we put one on each side. And then we start pairing them. So it's going to have a pair of dots on the top. Sorry, that's not drawn very well. Let me show it to you here. And then one dot on each of the other three sides. Continuing on, oxygen has six valence electrons. So we do one on each side and then we start pairing. So two pairs and then two that are single dots. Fluorine has seven valence electrons, so it's going to have three pairs and one on the other side. And finally, neon has eight valence electrons. It has a full outer shell. So it gets four pairs, one on each side of neon. Continue with this periodic table and draw all the Lewis dot diagrams up to calcium, and then we will take it up together in an online tutorial.